Hello there, this is DBT, and this Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8, and today I will be finishing my Gauntlet week with my bad ultimate team. Now, I already made a video earlier this week precisely where I did my defense lab with these cars and all of that. This time what I'm gonna be doing is finishing the week and seeing what position can I finish. That is, if the game wants to cooperate. But before I go into any of that, you know what to do. If you like my content, go ahead and hit the like button on this video right now. Come on, do it for DBT. As well as subscribing to the channel because, hey, why not? I post daily, so there you go. Alright, so, I say if the game wants to cooperate because just yesterday I made a video talking about how the servers are completely busted for the game. And when I say completely, I don't mean that they're straight up unplayable, but they're incredibly slow and unresponsive. So what does that mean for what I want to do today? Well, we'll see if the Gauntlet wants to load, if I finish the race, if it's gonna upload my results. It's a mess. And actually I already tried to do some races before I started recording this video in multiplayer, you know, as a bit of a warm-up. But guess what? I was able to do one race and then the game would never finish calculating my results, so I don't even know if that counted or not. I don't know. It's a mess. In fact, it was also pain to activate my boosters. It's really messed up. In fact, let me try getting my Treasure Rush dices. There's a 50-50 chance that I will be able to get them or not. Because this is exactly how I noticed the other day that the problem was existing. Well, even the free dice does not want to be claimed. So yeah, unfortunately, this situation with the server has continued. I'm recording this on a Sunday, and it's a bit unfortunate that it does seem that if issues happen during the weekend, they're not gonna be paid as much attention to as if they happened during the week. Now, to be fair, we have been having these connection issues for even before the weekend. Okay, so I guess I did get it, right? I didn't see if it changed or not, but I guess I did get it. All right, let's get the other one. Oh, there we go. And now this one. Come on. See, sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't. And that is what I was trying to say, that the servers are incredibly unreliable, inconsistent. So, for example, if I go over here in Classic Season, is it gonna give me my result of the... No, I did one race with the Arash, but it never counted over here, so I guess that just went to waste. Whatever, I just wasn't gonna wait there for forever. But anyway, so, I'm going into Gauntlet itself. I'm currently in the position 205 because honestly, during the week, I wasn't really trying all that hard, you know that. When I'm playing Gauntlets for videos, I do the first video, or rather at the start of the week I set up my defense and all of that, but then during the rest of the week I don't really try. So today I'm gonna be doing these races and see, well, what can I get with my team. Oh yeah, here's the problem. See, this is the problem with the server, so alright, I'm just gonna, oh, there we go. Yeah, whenever there's gonna be long waits like this, I'm just gonna cut that section off the video because you don't need to be here seeing how this thing is gonna take forever to load, so yeah. We got the Riverford Terzo Millennial Racer Chakin. Alright, I feel like I can do that. I'm gonna move my car because I don't have them in the right order. I think I learned that my Koenigsegg Agera RS is the better accelerator that I have right now. And I'm gonna keep the setup like this. Maybe even, I'm gonna change this and see how that feels. And of course the Koenigsegg Agera R, it's class A, so that I put at the very last because I don't want to get to that car, but in some races I guess it's gonna happen. It took like 30 seconds to get into this race, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in something that should happen instantly, yeah, that does tell you that there's something very off. So yeah, the servers overall, the word I will use for it's inconsistent. They're not completely non-functional because they're working. They just are working fine at some point and randomly they will not work fine. It's a mess. So yep, that is where we're at. Now, in fact, I'm recording this on the Sunday, the same day that I'm gonna release the video. But my plan for today still was something else, because like I said, there's a couple of cars that I wanted to test that I have MP tuned and whatnot. I've been waiting to test them for a while. But guess what? I can do it because the multiplayer is just not lending itself for it. So that's why I decided, like, you know what, I'm gonna do the end of season for Gauntlet. I wasn't even planning to do the end of season. I did the start of the season video and I thought, hey, that's good enough. You know that I'm not too much into Gauntlet nowadays. I never was, but much less now that the rewards are pretty meh. And generally when I do videos of the end of season, I upload them on Monday, meaning when the season already ended, you know? This time it won't be like that, so by the time I finish and you can watch this video, there's still gonna be time for you to hunt me down and defeat my time and make me fall in a lower position. But at the end of the day, that doesn't even matter, because the rewards are so bad nowadays on the... What? Second place? But I was ahead of him. Oh, but I'm... Oh, synchronizing data. Well, no, it was lower, so I will get the points. Even though it says defeat, I'm gonna get the points. If it ever finishes synchronizing data, that is. Ah, Jesus Christ. Huh. Yes, of course. I definitely don't have internet. That's totally the problem. No, you don't say. Oh, come on, dude. Now, obviously, because I made a cut, you don't get to see how many times I just tried. But easily, I tried doing this another 15 times, uploading the results, and it doesn't work. So I think it's just not going to work at all. Yeah. Oh no, you don't tell. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that is one ticket wasted. Not that it matters too much, but I would like to finish my 5 races to at least get my my tokens from this. But man, this is so unbelievably annoying. I'm gonna try another race. Oh, wait a second. Wait, it says that No, does this mean that I did do one? I think so, but I didn't get my result. I mean, my reward. I really don't know what's going on anymore. Did I lose a position? I don't even know. Was I in this position? Who knows? Seriously, this is such a pain in the rear side, and man, I hate being the doomsday prophet over here, but this issue just being unattended for this long, and I know it's only been what 3-4 days. It's still a long time for a game that it's really dependent on people being online all the time. All right, that took a little bit less time to load in, but still took a long time. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's just a bit concerning, and this is something that in the last video, obviously, because you know I don't like to be hyper frustrated in these videos or anything. And in the last video, I was just like, whatever. My ultimate upgrade was lost. Whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, it was free anyway because Gauntlet did give the content creators the pass for this one. What? The racing pass. So that's all right. I'm like, okay, you know what easy come, easy go. So I don't even know if that I'll put up a ticket with customer care because I'm like, oh my god, this is such a... Anyway, the point is that, yeah, yesterday I was like, oh yeah, whatever. But today I'm a little bit more frustrated, and the situation hasn't changed, and that is precisely what I'm a bit more frustrated. Like I said, obviously this is happening over the weekend, so I don't imagine that there's a lot of people working over the weekend. But I still think that for an issue like this, it would be important, or it would be good for... Okay, this time it did upload. Okay, cool. It would be good for Gauntlet to actually speak out about, you know? I was saying this on my Discord server. No, I think it was on stream. Yes, because the video that you watched yesterday was recorded before the the Saturday's Friday multiplayer event. So I didn't know what was going to happen during that event. So we tried to do, or I looked if I was going to be able to do the Friday multiplayer event, Saturday's Friday multiplayer event. And guess what? I couldn't because the game was just not reliable at all. So I did a stream of another game just for the sake of filling the slot. No, that's a very long track. And these cars aren't fantastic at Nitro. So let's do something else. Nevada. Let's try it. And in that stream, and I'm going to repeat what I was saying on that stream. I was talking about how I think... I understand that not everything can be flawless at all times. I understand that there's going to be downtime sometimes, that there's going to be issues, that things take a while to get fixed and all of that. But what I was saying on that stream, and again, I'm going to repeat it over here, it's that I think the problem with the current situation is not that there's an issue. It's okay for there to be issues with the game, issues with the server, whatever. The problem is the lack of communication by Gauntlet, because Gauntlet hasn't spoken a word about this at all. Not one thing. Now, I understand that some people have been getting in contact with customer care, and they're getting oh Jesus Christ, that was a bad jump. They're getting the usual canned response, the most generic responses, because that's how customer care or customer service works with any company. They have their scripts, and especially when there's, and I tell you this because I worked for a while in customer service for a company in the United States. Especially when there are widespread issues, there tends to be hyper generic responses. Like anybody that calls in asking about this issue, this is what you have to tell them, and they give you a script. It's like, this is all you're gonna tell them. You're not allowed to give any other bit of information. So to that extent, I understand why customer care is not giving any more information. But what I'm trying to get to, and I lost this race, it's fine. I don't even care anymore. I just won my tokens. what I think it would be the best thing for Gameloft to do is just to put out an announcement, an official announcement of, hey, something's happening, there's a problem right now, whether, I don't know if it's a problem in Gameloft's quarters, let's call them, or if it's an issue with the servers, because they probably get the server stuff from another company, like the Amazon server, so whatever it is that they use. So I don't know where the problem is, but it would be great for Gameloft to just acknowledge this and say, hey, listen, there is an issue, it's being worked on. And they haven't said a single thing. Not on their Discord server, as far as I know, not on their other socials either. So that is where I'm like, God, all they need to do is acknowledge the issue. Because right now, a lot of people are wondering, like, for example, thank you guys that you were reporting me your situation on the previous video. I read your comments even if I'm not replying to them yet. It takes me a while to get to reply to comments. But I was reading them, and yeah, a lot of people were like, yeah, I thought it was my internet. I restarted my modem a bunch of times because I thought that was the issue. That is precisely the problem when the company in this case is not being transparent on what's going on. And I'm not saying like, oh, they need to report us. Okay, in the cluster days of the servers of this, blah, 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 this is what happened. No, I'm not saying that. Just for Gameloft to acknowledge that there is an issue and just make some, even if you will, a vague promise that, hey, this is being worked on. Communicate it to the player base. Also, and not because I think us, the content creators, are the what's it called? The official speakers for the company or anything, but also let us know, us, the content creator, like, hey, this is what's happening, or indeed there's an issue, tell everybody, tell your audience about this. Not even that, there's absolutely zero communication in any side, and that is what I find so incredibly frustrating. Leave aside the fact that I'm a content creator, even if I wasn't, which it feels like I haven't been for a while, but whatever. Even leaving that aside, it's more like, and by the way, yeah, you can tell that I'm not even caring who am I challenging. At this point, all I want is my tokens. Forget about getting a good result over here. I just don't care anymore. But yeah, just for Gameloft to come out and say, hey, listen, starting this in whatever date we started noticing these issues, thank you for all the reports. It's not necessary to raise, or to raise, is that the word? To submit more customer care tickets. We are very well aware of this situation. Currently, the team is investigating what is causing it. We don't have an estimated time. Please be patient and please enjoy whatever is possible to enjoy of the game or whatever, even some generic response like that, it's still enough to let everybody know, let the player base know that, hey, yeah, something's going on, chill out, we're trying to figure it out, we promise. But the fact that they haven't made a single announcement, I'm sure they are aware. But what I don't like is the fact that they're staying quiet about it. And again, I'm not asking for them to, lift their hypothetical skirt of the company and be like, hey, look at everything. No. I'm not saying that they go as deep as that. Just simply tell us, hey, yeah, something's going on, and well, sorry about that. Trust, because I'm sure this is not good for the company. Not good. Just in terms of if less people are playing because the game is not playable, there's less chances for people to buy stuff in the game, which is at the end of the day what the company needs. So I don't imagine this is good for the company either. So look, I understand what he was trying to say, but you can have a name like this and then misspell it. Unless he's saying that he stopped being, but it's still misspelled. So okay, sure. Yeah, just I don't know, man. Something. What do you think? Why don't you tell me in the comments what you think about this? What I'm saying. Do you think it would be better if Gameloft did tell us anything at all, or do you think it's fair for them to stay quiet and hope that they can resolve the issue quickly? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, my own personal opinion is just that they should just communicate very matter of fact. We're having an issue, and or whatever, however they want to word it. There's an issue going on. There's currently a problem with the connections and blah, 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 blah. Team is investigating. They're working already on it. Please stay, stick around, whatever, But it's the silence. It's the silence what bothers me. Because like I said, this has been going on for I don't know how many days. And at least from what I've seen, I haven't seen any acknowledgement of an issue going on other than from people who have actually contacted customer care about it. But if you need to contact customer care for them to say, hey, something's wrong, I think that is a very bad approach as to the communication with your player base, with the community. Like I said, just put a goddamn Miko announcement like they do for a lot of things. You know, when they shut down the Gauntlet store, they put the Miko announcement. They announced it on Discord, they put it also in a Miko announcement inside of the game. Same thing over here. Whenever the game regains connection to the server, just put a pop-up that says, we're currently aware of the blah 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 blah, please blah 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 blah, and Jesus Christ. And that is that, you know? But we got nothing, so we're here completely blind and very frustrated. I lost on the Treasure Rush dices yesterday, the ones on multiplayer, because I wasn't gonna stick around for, you know, I don't know how long until that goddamn thing decided to validate results and all of that, so... man, what can I say? So yeah, this video was gonna be about Gauntlet. It ended up being a rant by DBT about the problem with the servers, because unfortunately this is where we are, and once again, unfortunately, Gameloft is not doing anything to make people understand that this is an issue that they're working already on. If they're working on it, maybe they're not working on it, but even if they're not working on it, I would still, and this is gonna sound weird, but I would still prefer the lie. For us to be told the lie that we're working on it. Even if they're on the weekend, they're chilling and eating their barbecue, whatever, you know what I'm saying, right? Whatever they're doing or they're not doing, even if they're not doing, at least acknowledge that it's there and that it's quote unquote being worked on, and as soon as possible it's gonna be fixed. As opposed to just leaving people like wondering, so why is my game not working? Why isn't it connecting? I don't know. Can you tell that I'm a little bit frustrated? I am. I tried to not let it show too much on yesterday's video, but man, every day that passes is like, Jesus Christ. And this doesn't help with the optics of people going again full doomsday mode and being like, this is it, this is the end. The servers are shutting down, the game is gonna die now. Which may happen, but I want to believe that it's not the case, and I'm sure this is not the case. But you know, every day that there's no communication, well, this is where people's minds go. I'm sure that by tomorrow, Monday, or technically later today, because you know they live in another part of the world than where I live, there might be something. Hopefully a change, something, maybe some communication like I'm asking, but we'll have to wait. I'm just really unhappy that they didn't think to do this before the weekend and just let this problem fester during the weekend. It's fine. I'm fine. Play whatever you can of the game, enjoy whatever you can, and hopefully the servers will be back and we will be back to normal and playing the game again and all of that good stuff. Alright, that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to do, hit the like button, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.